Damn. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Austin, your boy Logan, coming at you from Busted Trap Studios. This is episode 24, I want to say, of Unfiltered Banter.
Yep.
Don't really know how long this episode's going to be. It's been a minute since we recorded, so we've got some stuff to go over, some more sports stuff. I need some fantasy help from Logan, see what he's thinking, and we'll go from there. Starting off, nothing big from the week from my end, just kind of working. I know Logan's been doing the same thing. Fortnite updated since we talked last. We'll kind of jump on that real quick. So far, I like it.
Yeah, it's a huge update. So new map, new guns, new everything.
The guns are good. I feel like they're some of the best guns in the game.
Movement.
It could be better, but they'll adjust that.
They've already tweeted that they're looking into it and going to fix it, tweak it a little bit.
I do like that you can climb builds. I mean, granted, we don't play build, but I do like you can climb the builds.
Other than that, they added Fortnite Lego,
which you said the whole time. Like you've said that. I mean, we could go back on these podcasts. You've said that since like.
And it's literally, I played it the other day, and it's literally just Lego Minecraft. It's just dope. It's cool. There's dungeons and like everything. You can build whatever you want.
I saw Ninja was playing with a bunch of people, and he like kicked somebody out of his.
Yeah, because him and Tim the Tatman built a house, and it takes a minute to find all the resources.
Like
and then Cypher got a barrel of dynamite and just blew it up.
And Ninja's like, I just want to give up. I don't even build it. And it was like repairable. And the other dude's like, I'll fix it.
Yeah, but it was. Then they added rocket racing in Fortnite 2.
Which makes sense because they're the same thing.
Yeah, and then today they added, I think it's called Fortnite Festivals or something, and it has everything to do with music. So they just added the weekend in here. And then they also released, like, I guess tracks, so songs essentially that you can have on your rocket racing car.
Heck yeah.
So the weekend's in there, Kendrick Lamar's in there, I think Kid Leroy might be in there.
Whoa.
Yeah, some other stuff, so that's pretty cool.
But yeah, okay. So we're just going to jump into college football. Last Saturday, Friday and Saturday was the championship weekend. Liberty beat New Mexico 49-35 on Friday for the Conference USA Championship. Washington beat Oregon in the Pac-12 Championship. That was a really good game. I don't know if you got to watch any of it. It was a really good game up until halftime, and then I took my ass to bed. Texas beat the shit out of Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State didn't fucking stand a chance.
Mm-hmm.
The big upset of the weekend had to be Alabama over Georgia.
Yeah.
I know SMU beat Tulane in the AAC championship.
No one cares about that.
Alabama beat Georgia. Michigan kicked Iowa's dick in, which we called, and then Florida State beat Louisville with a backup, and that game was the slowest fucking college football game I've ever seen. To be two powerhouse teams.
Yeah. If Florida State had their starter, it would have been, I think, a different game.
They would have dog walked them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, other than that, it's your Final Four in the Rose Bowl is Alabama and Michigan at the Rose Bowl, and then
it's Texas at Washington at the Sugar Bowl.
At the Sugar Bowl, yeah.
And then that's not happening.
Which is weird, Texas getting in, but Texas deserved to get in because they beat Alabama this year. They only lost one other game.
Yeah, Texas deserved.
They dog walked Oklahoma State.
If Florida State's starting quarterback wasn't injured, they would have been number 4 over Alabama, I believe. Yeah. But since college football doesn't want another Georgia TCU happening, again, where some team just mollywops them.
Yeah, and that's what it would have been. Because
if Florida State didn't have their starter, it would have been a boring game and nothing. Yeah, no one.
And now I'm stuck on I think Texas Alabama playing the national championship because if Michigan had trouble with Iowa, who is a bad team, and they only put up 26 on a bad team, I don't feel like when they play an SEC defense, because Michigan, if you pull up their schedule, Michigan's not played a tough schedule. The toughest team Michigan played was fucking Ohio State.
Yeah. And
that was a close game. Michigan likes to run the ball. We're a team that likes to run the ball, and we couldn't really move the ball against them. So it's one of those kind of quick rundown on the bowl games. Tennessee got a New Year's Day bowl. We played the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
Yeah, all the really good bowls are
against Iowa
starting next year.
Wisconsin plays LSU in the ReliaQuest Bowl. I really think LSU is going to win that. Oregon plays Liberty. Oregon will probably dog walk the fuck out of Liberty.
Yeah, poor Oregon.
The Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl is going to be Toledo, Wyoming, which is funny.
Yeah, that is actually funny. Orange Bowl is Georgia at Florida State.
Music City Bowl's Auburn, Maryland.
Yay.
Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
Ole Miss, Penn State.
Which will probably be a good game. That'll be a good game.
But how many people are going to actually start in that game, though? That's the other thing. That's why I can't wait till next year for the 12-man, where we get to see good football through the playoffs. I'm just so excited.
Clemson plays Kentucky in the Gator Bowl. The Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl might be good because it's Oregon State, Notre Dame. Missouri plays Ohio State in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl. That'll be a good game. I think Missouri and Ohio State will be good because I think Ohio State takes another L to Missouri.
They need to fix these bowl game names.
It's just teams that sponsor.
Military Bowl presented by GoBowling.com Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that?
Well, it's because it was the Military Bowl, and then Go Bowling didn't want to change it to the Military Bowl. Duke's Mayo Bowl is North Carolina at West Virginia, two teams that don't have to travel far, so that'll be pretty split pack.
Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
There was like something that said like UTSA could have been in a later bowl game, but they didn't want to play in a cold weather place, so they just like didn't care and requested an earlier bowl game, and now they're playing in the Frisco Bowl. But they could have played in like the like a really later bowl game. From what I understand, it was very weird. Last night was the college football awards. I'm trying to get this pulled up here.
They didn't give the Heisman, did they?
No, Heisman's tonight. After this game, yeah.
Got it.
Eric Berry also was inducted to the College Football Hall of Fame officially. LSU's Jaden Daniels continued to collect postseason awards when additional honors were handed out Friday night. Daniels named the AP Player of the Year on Thursday, won the Walter Camp National Player of the Year award, as well as the Davey O'Brien Award as the top college quarterback. Washington quarterback Michael Penix Jr. won the Maxwell Award, given to the nation's best all-around player. Peyton Wilson of NC State won the Chuck Menard Award as the top defensive player. He's the first one to ever do it for NC State. I saw that last night. As well as the Dick Butkus Award as top linebacker. Daniels, it just kind of goes into Jaden Daniels.
I think Jaden Daniels is going to win the Heisman.
Other awards, Air Force's Trey Taylor won the Jim Thorpe Award for nation's best defensive back.
Wow.
Oklahoma State's Ollie Gordon II won the Doug Walker Award for outstanding running back. He led the FBS in rush yards with like 1,700.
Nice.
Texas Trayvon Sweat won the Outland Trophy for
What a name.
outstanding, T. Vondre. It's T, Vondre.
Family name.
Won the Outland Trophy for outstanding collegiate interior lineman. Miami, Ohio's Graham Nicholson won the Lou Garza Award as the best place kicker. And Torrey Taylor won for the best punter, the Ray Guy Award. Earlier this month, Notre Dame's Xavier Watts won the Bruno Nagasaki
big old lips.
Award as the top
Look
defender
at
in college
that.
football.
Look at this.
Yeah.
God
They said he's
damn.
poised to break records. Is that the one? The transfer portal is open. Tennessee's got a lot of players leaving. Tyler Barron's leaving, but he also said he's going to leave last summer. So, all respect to you, bro. Go get your bread. I'm assuming that's an NIL deal. I don't know who would want you, and I don't know why you would leave instead of just go pro. But
Texas A&M got hit.
with all the people leaving,
They're Walter Nolan, the number one recruit in
yeah, and they said he might come to Tennessee because he was committed to Tennessee.
Former five-star defensive lineman Overton also entered the portal Wednesday.
Yeah.
Biggest one I think is Gabriel going to Oregon.
Yeah.
So far.
Mississippi State got Baylor transfer Shapen. Kentucky added Cottrell. Jerry Rice's son says he's leaving.
I said, yeah, he said he entered the draft. That's pretty cool. Did he do anything?
Another local kid, Zach Dobson, Xavier Dobson's brother, decided he's going to the draft. No one really knows of him because he's not been important since his brother died, and they put him all over ESPN. No disrespect, but I mean, it is what it is. DJ Ungalele did decide he's leaving.
He's not going to the draft?
No, it says the quarterback Ungalele put his name in, as did freshman quarterback Aiden Chillis, who was the top recruit in the 2023 class. But their head coach left and is now at Michigan State. So Ungalele may go to Michigan State because he was good this year under him.
Yeah,
so I mean, I would if I was him, I would follow my coach to Michigan State if offered.
Yeah, I would either followed him or I would have gone to the draft if I was honestly DJ.
Yeah, it says apparently Vanderbilt said it says this one. It can sometimes be difficult for smaller programs to manage the portal when their star players get poached by blue bloods. It could be an issue with Vanderbilt as 17 players have entered since November.
Damn.
That includes quarterbacks A.J. Swan and Ken Seals, who combined to throw for 2,640 yards and 23 touchdowns. They're joined by the team's top 3 receivers, Will Shepard, Landon Humphreys, and Jaden McGowan. Running back Patrick Smith, who was second on the team with rush yards, is also departed. They lost some Vanderbilt, some defensive players.
Oh, that's crazy.
The best commit so far is Cal got a commit from one of the top linebackers in the portal, UC Davis's Teddy Buchanan. Missouri had an excellent season, finished with number 9. I don't know why it said that.
Yeah.
They got a commit from Tennessee, from the Clemson quarterback Taronio Pride Jr. Notre Dame made a splash with last year with Sam Hartman, but this year they got Chris Mitchell from FIU, so they got a receiver. Nothing too crazy. Kentucky landed a new quarterback this week. The Wildcats commit from former ESPN 300 quarterback Brock Vandergriff, but hasn't yet shown what he can do at the collegiate level. He sat behind a few quarterbacks from Georgia. Minnesota was able to add top quarterback Max Brosmer, who transferred from New Hampshire. He threw for 3,500 yards and 29 touchdowns and 5 interceptions at FCS. So, I mean, he sounds like a pretty good quarterback. I mean, he's a good Big Ten quarterback.
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel did replace him.
Yeah, the big things happening tonight with the Heisman.
Yeah,
So,
and I think it'll go to Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
Tyler Van Dyke entered the portal from Miami.
I saw that.
Kyle McCord left Ohio State, which is probably the biggest one. Because, I mean, I know Gabriel leaving Oregon was, but
We're going to Oregon.
yeah. We're leaving Oklahoma is what I meant.
Yeah.
It looks like Cameron Ward decided to enter the transfer portal.
Yeah, I saw that. First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Trevor Etienne is leaving Florida.
He plays for the Jags.
No, that's Travis. That's his younger brother Trevor's.
Anyway, big news. Dodgers got Ohtani.
Yeah, we can jump into baseball. I mean, the baseball news is
That's
as big
literally
as it was.
the biggest news in baseball.
His best friend is being courted. The guy from the Korean baseball team is being courted by the
Japan.
Mets or the Japanese. Is it Japanese?
It's Japanese.
Yeah, the Japanese baseball team. Oh, what the fuck
what's his
is.
name?
We talked about him last time.
Yeah, but I honestly think
They said he's been courted by the Yankees and the Mets.
that Dodgers were in there too. Dodgers are
Were
in there. I think.
Well, he's in New York right now. That's what
Yeah,
they had
yeah,
like a big thing on him.
But he's going to talk to obviously get all his options. But I think the Dodgers have a good chance now, especially with just signing Ohtani. Literally, that's his World Baseball Classic teammate. Someone he can talk to in Japanese.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that's going to be a big plus. I mean, I know other teams probably have that too, but Ohtani's not just another everyday player.
But it'll be like the Ohtani. It'll be
yeah,
either LA team or it'll be LA team.
it's going to be a top market team.
It'll be a big market team. That way the games will be seen in
Yep. Mm-hmm.
in country.
Another big news: Yankees also got Juan Soto. From
Yeah,
the
they've
Padres.
traded. They have 2 big players off trades this week, from what I understand.
Let's see.
I can't remember the other one's name off the top of my head, and ESPN is not cooperating with me.
Let's see who they got. I know they got Juan Soto. Obviously, that's the big one from that trade. Oh, they got Juan Soto, Trent Grisham, and Alex Verdugo. Verdugo was from the Red Sox. Totally different trade. It was a weird trade because those two usually don't trade.
Yeah.
That was a weird trade.
The Giants give some minor leaguers deals.
Yeah, minor leagues are a big thing in baseball trades.
Yeah. The Braves acquired infielder Fletcher and catcher Stassi from the Angels. The D-backs land Erod for 4 years, $80 million. The biggest thing is Ohtani's contract being 10 years, $70 million.
Yeah. Yep. It's the highest, obviously, contract in the history, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Everything. A lot of that money is going to be deferred over the years, so we can still be flexible with our money and still build a team around him. Apparently, I heard, or one of the things on ESPN said that that was Ohtani's wish, was for the money to be deferred. So
Because he wants to play with other players.
and he also wants to win. Yeah. Also, because he never had that in with the Angels, because the Angels are a terrible organization, and they literally had the 2 best players in MLB on the same team and couldn't win. Like that's like unheard of.
Yeah.
So
It says that they had one of the best pitchers in the league and two were the best hitters, being Ohtani being the pitcher and the hitter.
yeah.
It says the Yankees' desire to be mecca of baseball fuels Juan Soto trade.
Sure.
I mean, they're trying to be good again. I mean, now they got Soto and Aaron Judge. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
The Orioles got Craig Kimbrell for reliever. It's pretty cool, I guess. Yankees, obviously the big trade with Juan Soto, blah, blah, blah. Regs add Jamer Candelario. He's the infielder. On a 3-year deal.
I don't know fully on what's happening, but it looks like the White Sox are moving to Nashville. There was more news on that this week.
That I haven't heard anything about.
I don't see it here, but
I can see the White Sox moving, though, just because
their owner doesn't want to be there.
Owner doesn't want to be there. And whenever you think of Chicago, it goes straight to the Cubs. No matter how big the White Sox want to get.
Kimbrell's a good pitcher, is he not? Or was a good pitcher?
He's a reliever, and he has 4,000 career saves. So I mean, he's good, but he's not what he used to be.
Yeah,
he's not like he was when he was on the Red Sox or the Braves or anything like that. But he's still pretty decent.
Yamamoto is that guy's.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah.
I mean, obviously Cohen's going to go spend a bunch of money, but I feel like the Yankees will try to match that because the Yankees want to be good.
Yeah.
So, and they could use the positive pub from somewhere other than.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting any news on the fucking the White Sox stuff.
Let me see here.
Why would the Angels knew they weren't going to be able to sign Ohtani. Why wouldn't they have just traded him last year and like unloaded?
Yeah,
you could have got a whole team for that man.
Apparently, this summer, the White Sox. This is 3 days ago.
Yeah.
White Sox shot down rumors that it was considered moved to Nashville. The team's lease for their field expires in 6 years.
Yeah, there was other news on it because there's other things happening with that. I just can't fucking. Because they were talking about it all over Barstool this week, too.
Yeah. But yeah, I can see them moving in the next couple of years because, like I said, it's they're in Chicago, they're in Southside Chicago, but whenever you think Chicago baseball, it goes straight to the Cubs because they've been there 200 fucking years. It seems like.
Here we go. This is it. The White Sox chairman Jeremy Reinsdorf meets with the Nashville mayor. That's the stuff. Nashville Mayor Freddie O'Connell meets with the White Sox owner. But yeah, no, they think they're going to pull out of Nashville before that ends, because they could have a stadium built before that would end, and then just be done with that, and just pay out the 1 year of the lease.
So yeah, I can see the White Sox also moving in.
And Nashville wants a team. The league keeps telling Nashville they're going to get a team. So
I think Nashville will be a good place for a baseball team, for a major league baseball team.
Yeah, because they have the Nashville Notes or whatever it is now, the MILB.
Yeah.
There was a lot of funny shit going on about Ohtani too, and then we'll wrap up MLB because I'm about done with it. He won't tell people his dog's name, like it's some big fucking secret. He won't tell people his dog's name, and everyone was quoting like the Savannah Bananas tweeted that he was going to join the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah,
he would have been so confused on the Savannah Bananas, bro.
Yeah,
he's already pretty confused, I think, but the Savannah Bananas would have had that man confused as fuck. I guess we can jump over college basketball, kind of hit that. Tennessee won today against Illinois.
Wow.
Purdue actually lost to Northwestern. So that's kind of been shaken up. Nothing really big. College basketball, we'll kind of cover that more as it gets closer.
I'm just waiting for March.
Well, when they get into like conference play, I'll cover that a little more.
I'm waiting for March.
The in-season NBA tournament is today. Final championship game is today between the Lakers and the Pacers, which will be a good game. That's the only game today.
Yeah.
Which is crazy how they set that
It's
up.
on at 8:30.
Yeah.
Lakers gonna win. Doesn't matter.
I don't know, bro. The Pacers have, I forget what it was. There's like a breakdown. The Pacers have like the last.
No, Pacers are good. They don't get me wrong.
But
the
no,
Pacers are...
whatever year Halliburton was drafted, they have like 5 out of the top 15 picks from that draft, or 4 of the top 15 picks from that draft.
I mean, they're on a 3-game win streak, and the 3 games are at Heat versus Celtics and at Milwaukee.
Yeah.
3 pretty good basketball teams. Yeah, no, the Pacers are good. Tyrese Halliburton is balling with the Pacers.
What draft was he drafted in?
He's only 23 too. That's crazy. 2020.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
Round 1, pick 12 to Sacramento.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna pull this up right here. So yeah, they have Obi Toppin. So they have pick 8. They have Jalen Smith, Halliburton, and Naismith from the Celtics.
That's pretty good.
So they have pick 8, pick 12, which was the Kings pick, the Suns pick, which was Jalen Smith. So that's pick 10. So they have pick 8, pick 10, pick 12, and pick 14.
That's pretty good.
That's fucking crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Because all those guys were drafted, and now look at where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pistons fucking drafted Killian Hayes, and he sits on the bench because he fucking records quadruple singles.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, they're ass, bro.
Yeah.
They are so ass. Because you got like Tyrese Maxey was drafted in that draft. Peyton Pritchard was drafted in that draft, which is crazy to think
Ant
about.
was drafted, I think, 1.
Yeah.
I believe.
Anthony Edwards was drafted 1 overall. James Wiseman was drafted in that draft. LaMelo Ball was drafted in that draft.
Yeah.
I mean, Obi Toppin's a good player. I mean, he definitely. I think Obi and Tyrese make a major difference on that team because Obi got traded to him last year.
Dude, Minnesota and OKC, man, they're balling right now.
Yeah, Shai went off last night. It's funny watching Curry because Curry never really could play great defense anyway. And then when he plays somebody like Alexander Eshie was putting him on it. Curry can still shoot, but he can't go inside at all anymore.
No.
Especially against that team because Chet would send his ass home. And it's also funny to watch Draymond try to guard somebody who's significantly better than him.
Well,
he fouled him for 3 when they were up.
Yeah, because all he can do is do a tackle.
And then tried to call it ball on court. He was like, ball on court, ball on court. No, it's a fucking 3, bro. You fouled him.
Yeah, Shea, 38 points. He had a block, 5 steals, 5 assists, 5 boards.
Did you see that block he had, bro?
Yeah.
Against Curry?
Mm-hmm.
Curry's just going in and he's just boop. And that tells me Curry's too old to go inside.
Chet had 21 points.
3 blocks.
3 blocks, 7 boards, 1 assist. Is 8 for 8 for free throw. I mean, his plus minus was -3, but I mean that's still a good stat line. I mean, he's still good.
Yeah. The Pistons haven't won a game since January of this year.
That makes sense.
So we're going over 2 seasons. They haven't won a game at home since January of this year, or something like that.
That makes sense.
Because they're 2-20 on the season.
Booty cheeks.
They're about to fire another coach, and I'd say that they'll trade. I mean, I don't know why Cade Cunningham's still there. I don't know why they haven't dealt him. The Spurs are losing, but I think the Spurs are losing again on purpose. They're going to try to pick up somebody good to play with Wemby.
Wemby had a 2020 double-double.
Yeah.
20 points. I think it was like 20 boards or something. 20 blocks. I don't know, 20 blocks. But, yeah, he had a... I'm going to check his stat line. He had 21 points, 20 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 4 blocks. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Jaylen Brown got his first ejection from the league. He said it was due to an over-emotional ref.
Yeah, I saw that actually.
Bronny James is back at practice this week.
I heard he's going to play tomorrow.
Yeah, they said he would probably play tomorrow. He's back at practice earlier this week. There's not really much other NBA news because NBA's kind of like college. We're still kind of early into it, so it's like we're not really.
The biggest thing is the in-season tournament championship tonight. Want to make our way to NFL?
Yeah, we can make our way to NFL. I know college football is going on for like the FBS. They're having their playoff right now. It's some good football going on though. I mean, I was watching it. FCS.
Anyway,
some stuff going
Patriots pulled one out somehow.
That was Thursday night though, so we got to go back further. We got to go back to last weekend, to last Sunday.
Yeah, I guess.
We have a 40.
Cowboys barely won. Barely beat the Sea Chickens. My God, they're terrible.
Gino went the fuck. Gino went the fuck off.
Yeah, Gino did his thing against that Dallas defense. It was so amazing somehow. DK did his thing.
The Patriots lost to the Chargers 6-0.
Rams won.
Colts Titans played. It was the worst fucking game on earth.
Colts won.
They were just going back and forth like mediocrity. It was like 25-25 at one fucking point.
Yeah.
The Colts killed the Patriots punter. Derrick Henry went out. I don't know if he's playing this week or not.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
Cardinals beat the Steelers and then took out Kenny Pickett. That game got delayed for a really long time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Broncos beat the Texans. I think Tank Dell left that game. Lions beat the Saints barely. Alvin Kamara broke some fucking dude's leg on the sideline. Falcons Jets played a really awful game. Dolphins kicked the fucking shit out of the Commanders.
They said Henry will be ready to play Monday.
Will he?
Yeah. So that's good.
Then he didn't have a concussion, which is good.
Yeah.
Buccaneers beat the Panthers.
Wow. 49ers killed the Eagles.
That guy. I watched almost all of that game.
Yeah.
D. Greenlaw got ejected for
because he was fighting with the.
He got ejected for scooping and like the way he tackled the dude on the sideline.
Yeah.
And then he also just so happened to he pushed.
It was the head of security.
The head of security, Dom, whatever. But I don't think your head of security should step in and touch anybody. Like, you should not touch another player, especially in the matter which you put your hands in another man's face. A man who's playing hyped up, you did that, and he's barred from the game this week.
Mm-hmm.
They barred him from the game, which makes sense.
Yeah.
The Rams beat the shit out of the Browns.
Woo!
The Packers beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs are slowly declining.
Yeah.
Because they don't have any receivers, and then the Bengals beat the Jaguars.
Yeah. So the best way to beat the Chiefs is right now is just double team
Kelsey. No one will catch you.
Yeah.
The Bengals played really good with their backup in Jake Browning. I have him on my fantasy team, and he fucking put up points. Trevor Lawrence is injured. I think he's out still. He's going to be out for a few weeks, I think.
Yeah, with a sprained ankle or something.
I was trying to look at Browning went for 354 yards and 1 touchdown, and then he had 22 yards rushing and 1 touchdown on the ground. That's good stats, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah,
for a backup. CJ Beathard's just not good enough, but that team's going to definitely decline. I mean, Ridley did absolutely nothing. I guess that's running the ball. But yeah, he still didn't do anything catching the ball.
Not really.
He had 4 receptions for 26 yards.
Oh, yeah, no.
Jamar Chase went the fuck off, had 11 receptions for 49 yards, but I mean, but they had a bunch of people get involved.
Yeah, that's why I lost last week in fantasies, because the guy was playing had fucking Jamar Chase who went off.
Oh, you lost to fantasy?
To the guy, the worst team in the league.
Because Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase and DK Metcalf.
How many points did Jamar have?
Like 51 and DK had 57. So that literally 100 points between 2 guys. That's why I lost.
That's how I went.
And of course, a lot of my good players were on a bye week too, so I didn't get a lot of help either.
I had a couple people on bye.
But yeah, that's why I lost.
Kind of looking forward to this week, and then we'll jump into some of that. Patriots beat the Steelers. Bailey Zappi actually played pretty well.
Played like a quarterback. It's crazy. Especially what happens when
went to Hunter Henry, but he's not the answer there at all.
No.
I would prefer us to continue to lose, but they said the Steelers losing basically shored up the Bears getting the number 1 draft pick because the Patriots didn't continue to lose. The Eagles play the Cowboys. That'll be a really good game on Sunday night. The Cowboys are favored. If the Cowboys could play like the 49ers played, I definitely think that.
Well, because the Cowboys haven't lost a home game in like 14 straight matches or something like that. Yeah.
But the head ref has reffed 7 Eagles games, and the Eagles have never lost.
I don't only expect the only thing I account to that one is the ref guy with Chris Paul.
Bucks played the Falcons. The Falcons look to hold their lead in the division, which is funny because that division's 6-6 is the best record.
Lions play the Bears.
Colts play the Bengals. I'm thinking Colts. I'm gonna go Cowboys, Falcons, probably Bengals because Browning's gonna continue to play well. Jaguars Browns will probably be Browns because the Jaguars don't have a quarterback.
Well, Browns don't have a quarterback either.
That is true, but I feel like Flacco's experience is better than CJ Beathard's.
Yeah, well, it could.
And DTR might be back too.
Yeah.
Texans play the Jets. That'll probably go Texans because I feel like CJ Stroud will pick apart that fucking defense.
Yeah.
You all play the Ravens. That'll be a really hard game for
But
you
the
guys.
big game for us too, because it's a must-win for us. We want to have a chance at the playoffs.
Because the Ravens are good. Like,
yeah, no. I think the Ravens are
they're
favored by a touchdown.
Yeah, they're favored by a touchdown. Basically, all the other games that we've talked about are favored by 3.5 points is the next highest, and then that's the highest so far. That's the
biggest thing for us, I think, is our run game. If we can get a run game going,
I don't see how Detroit's only favored by 3 points against the Bears.
Probably because they almost lost to the Saints last week.
And I guess they did lose to the Packers. But the Saints play the Panthers. I feel like the Saints are going to win. Vikings play the Raiders. The Raiders might pull one out there. Aiden O'Connell doesn't look too bad. And that defense is... Max Crosby's good as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
The Seahawks play the 49ers. That's a 13.5 point game.
Mm-hmm.
The Seahawks or the 49ers are favored.
Yeah.
The Bills Chiefs, that'll be a good game because
depends on what Bills team shows up.
Yeah.
It obviously depends on
neither one of those teams play good. Broncos Chargers, that'll be one of those games. It's like, ooh, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
They're in LA, so
yeah. I don't know. Eagles Cowboys. That's a coin toss, I believe. Who knows?
And then there's 2 games on Monday night. We got the Titans Dolphins, which means the Dolphins are going to dog walk the Titans.
Probably, yeah. And then Packers Giants.
Packers Giants, and I would say that Packers dog walk the Giants.
Jordan Love was looking good.
Yeah, he's been
past 3 games. I mean, he's been looking like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I mean, looking ahead, I mean, I know that. Here's the way I look at it. Here's the way it breaks down. Since the Eagles lost last week, if the Cowboys can win this week, that basically tosses the whole fucking NFC up into a fucking complete clusterfuck. Mm-hmm. San Francisco will have the slight edge because they beat the Cowboys, but it's still like the top of that division is those 3 teams.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll be, obviously, the Eagles will drop to 3rd, and then the Cowboys will move to 2nd. What's that say underneath that, though? Underneath that there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is a playoff picture.
Well, they're in the same division, so that's what I was looking at. Yeah.
This is the current seeding right now. Looks like. Actually, I don't know how this seeding is.
Yeah, that is because each 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all the winners of the divisions.
That makes sense.
So, and then that's why the Cowboys will be 5th, and then 6th and 7th.
How many? 6 teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're 7 right now. Yeah, we need to win out. The Rams need to win out.
I think, is it 6?
I believe so. Yeah, because right?
Is it 8?
It's 8.
I think it's 8.
I think it moved to 8, didn't they?
It's 8. Yeah.
It
It just shows that because those are chances of the division. But you guys aren't going to win your division, San Francisco.
No, we're not winning division. I'm hoping for a wild card. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to win the division at all. There ain't no way. Yeah, we need to win out. Rams need to win out to have a chance at the playoffs. So, because after the Ravens, we have a pretty easy schedule coming up after the Ravens.
Dude, the Colts can make the playoffs.
Yeah. Anyway, after the Ravens, the toughest game, we have Commanders at home, Saints at home, at Giants, and then obviously at 49ers. It's going to be a tough one. But we need to win. God, how many games will that be? 1, 2, 3, 4.
So listen to this. Minnesota is currently, you guys are currently 8 per this.
Yeah.
And it says Minnesota wins the tiebreaker over the Rams based on win percentage in conference games. Division tiebreaker was initially used to eliminate Seattle. LA Rams wins tiebreaker over Seattle based on head-to-head win percentage. Division tiebreak was initially used to eliminate Green Bay. Minnesota wins tiebreak over Green Bay based on head-to-head win percentage. So Minnesota's got a really good chance of making it too. But yeah, right now, what's really crazy is Philly losing means they didn't clinch the playoffs like they were going to. If they would have won, they would have clinched the playoffs. Yeah, so looking at
So 7.
Is it 7?
7 teams.
Because one gets a bye.
Yes.
So yeah, that makes sense.
As of right now, this is the current playoff picture. Eagles have the 1 seed in the NFC.
But if they lose again, they won't.
Yeah. Miami has 1 seed in the AFC.
The Cowboys destroy the Falcons in this game. If that happens,
I don't know.
I don't care about the playoff picture. The Cowboys win. The Cowboys move on. There's no way, bro. You've seen Atlanta play this year.
It's the Cowboys in the playoffs, though. That doesn't mix well.
But
It's
yeah,
like water and oil. That doesn't always go together.
I need to go to fucking fantasy.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I also need to check. Oh, fuck it. If it dies, it'll die. It died last time. Quick fantasy, and then we'll probably have to wrap this up as a quick pod. Yeah, I won last week. Kicked ass. Right now, I'm number one in our division since you lost, which is what I knew would happen because I have overall.
Rankings doesn't matter.
I'm ahead of your dad too.
That's crazy.
I mean, it definitely being one matters because I'm gonna play a worse team.
Yeah, but it's fantasy. Fantasy's not.
But Richie's not good. Big Orange Crush.
Where's the?
Yeah, I know it's
Orange Crush. Let's see. Look at his team. Yeah, but he has a good team.
He has Mahomes.
Swift, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, Puka Nacua, Matt Stafford.
He offered me Puka.
Puka, man.
But basically, my biggest thing right now is do I leave Jake Browning against Indy? Because I picked up Jameis Winston, which now I guess he's not playing. I guess Carr is playing, but I'm pretty sure Carr's hurt, so there's a chance Winston comes in. Darren Waller. Yeah, Darren Waller's not coming back. I probably should just drop his bunk ass. But do I start Geno against San Fran? Or do I play Desmond Ridder against Tampa Bay and Jake Browning against Indy? Because I was going to say that the other option there would be Jameis Winston, but Jameis isn't playing now.
You'll pick up Tom Brady.
I could pick up Zach Wilson too, but I feel like there's no point in picking up Zach.
You should have picked up fucking Zappy.
I had Zappy and I dropped it because there was no proof that he was going to play. But they finish out the season pretty hard, so I don't really feel like picking him up. I mean, I'll claim him. But
yeah, dude, you should pick up Zappy. He got 26 points last night.
Yeah, so did Ezekiel Elliott.
Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks.
You know, I played the Patriots defense. They got me 6 points because I feel like my other defense, the Cowboys.
Put in Hunter Henry too, man.
I don't have Hunter Henry.
He had 19 points.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns. I'm really debating. I think I should just drop fucking Darren Waller.
If you're not coming back, there's no point in having him.
Well, they said he should be back after week 14.
Well.
But even then, I don't feel like he's going to be utilized.
Tommy DeVito's been balling out. All right, that's a good.
Yeah, that's their quarterback. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's really no one worth picking up right now.
Maybe.
But no, I just don't. I'm debating on if I start Ritter. The dude I'm playing has C.J. Stroud. He had Warren, who already played, who got 7 points, and he has Singletary. Devin Singletary doesn't really do that much for that team because he's not their prize back. He's got A.J. Brown. He's got Nico. He's got Evan Ingram, who's probably not going to be utilized that much because they don't have a starting quarterback. He's got Justin Jefferson, who is back this week, which could matter, but it also couldn't matter because.
No, JJ is going off.
But you got to get him the ball.
Yeah, JJ is going off. It doesn't matter.
And we've seen in the past that Dobbs has a problem holding on to the ball. I'm projected to win right now, but I just didn't. I don't know, like, do I start Devonta Smith against the Cowboys defense, or do I put in fucking Dalton Kincaid against Kansas City? It's one of those things. I'm kind of stuck. I think what's going to leave it the way it is. I got a Ook. Tyreek Hill's going to go off either way, so.
Yeah, they don't know how to guard him for some whatever reason.
He's on pace to, like, break the record, I think, for most receiving yards. I don't know. You'll have to double check that record. Pretty sure he's on pace. I don't think there's really any other big news. This week's kind of like a dud week. With Christmas coming up, nothing's really going on. And Dawson Knox is off the IR on the right at the perfect time, so Kincaid's probably going to have to split minutes with fucking Dawson Knox. What's the record? Season? Are you on it?
That's no. I'll find it later.
Oh, Tyreek Hill has 1,481. And then, I mean, he's 300 over the next closest one. CeeDee Lamb's the next closest. And then Jamar Chase is still fifth. And then, like, what's crazy is you've been bitching about Derrick Henry all year. He's second rushing on the year.
He's finally picking this shit up.
But it's just crazy that he's. And then Raheem Mostert.
1964 by
1964.
Johnson in 2012.
Calvin
Guess
Johnson.
whose quarterback was?
Fucking Matt Stafford.
Guess who has the second most receiving yards in a single season? Cooper Kupp. Guess who his quarterback was?
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Tyreek Hill's on pace to break that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's 100%. Like, how many games are left?
3.
3 games left on the season.
Yeah, but if he doesn't do it before 16 games or at 16 games, it will be asterisks.
What do you mean asterisks?
Because when Calvin Johnson played, there wasn't an extra game.
It doesn't matter.
That's what everybody's going to be saying. Though, well, you had an extra game to do it, so of course you got it.
But yeah, but then Calvin Johnson had extra games for the person that had it before him because they only used to play 14 games.
Well, yeah, but
So I mean, they're always gonna bitch about something.
yeah,
I'm trying to figure out how many games are left.
like 3
But I'm trying to figure out who they play. That's what I mean.
NFL teams. It's just easy. You go to the NFL.
That's where I'm headed up now.
Go to the Dolphins.
They play the Titans, which means he's good for 150 probably. So
4, 5, 6, 5.
it's yeah. And they play the They play the Titans, the Jets, the Cowboys, the Ravens, and the Bills.
Yeah, he could do it.
I mean, and he's at 1,400 right now. 1,481. Would you say it was 19? What? 84.
64, 19. Yeah, 1964.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he can do it.
I mean, it's really achievable because I mean he's less than 500 yards away. And the way he basically averages, I forget what his average is on the season.
Well, he's on pace for 2,098 yards. Right, it says.
Yeah.
So.
I was about to do the math, but I didn't have to do it for me. But oh, somebody's scored a touchdown on the Army Navy game. It's showing me a fucking. Instead of play football, it is. Why does it keep saying 10-0?
It's 10-0.
But I thought when I looked at it earlier, it said 7-3. Who knows? That game's probably awful. I know Bill Belichick picked Navy, but he has ties to Navy. Honestly, I don't really know. GTA 6 came out. They basically
The trailer came out.
the trailer came out for GTA 6. The first trailer. We'll probably have 3 or 4 more because that's what it was. They also come out and said that it's not going to be out till late 2025. So we still got another year and a half probably.
Yeah, which I figured.
Which is going to fucking suck.
Yeah, almost 2 years, just essentially.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be December 2025, I would guess.
Or it could be summer 2025.
Hell, it could be even more because they could delay it.
Yeah, there's no telling what goes on.
So yeah.
Minutes after being named winner of the 2023 Doak Walker Award for Best Running Back, Oklahoma State's Ollie Gordon entered the transfer portal.
Who?
The guy who won the Oklahoma State running back.
Nice.
He's just, I'm the greatest running back this season. I'm entering the transfer portal. Fuck y'all.
Makes sense.
I do know Tennessee kept a few players. John Campbell is coming back. Peely is coming back. So our offensive line's going to stay shored up. I think Cooper Mays is going to try to come back again for another year, which will be good because our offensive line will stay shored up to hopefully work in some of these younger guys, and then we'll get a few coming in from signing, and we'll probably get transferred to in.
Dude, Fortnite got gypped in the best ongoing game award.
Did it?
Yeah.
Who won?
Cyberpunk. Yeah. I mean, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but it ain't better than Fortnite. Not what Fortnite's been doing and is doing now. To like, no. I don't see it.
Yeah. Let's see. Trending. Really, only thing trending is, for some reason, the World Series is trending. For whatever fucking reason.
So now the Dodgers are the favorite, probably. I would assume because they got Shohei.
Ohtani in the dugout after Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman go 1 for 23 combined in the World Series. Y'all have in Japanese.
I don't mind. Mookie Betts is going to play second base, like
all season.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he coming in from the outfield? Getting old.
Probably his arm or something. And I mean, he's played.
Is his backup going to be better? Is his backup good though too?
In outfield?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Ohtani going to be his backup.
Oh well, Ohtani's going to probably be capable of his spot.
Which is probably why that came in. Like,
and then Mookie's played. Like he played second base off and on last year, but he's done it years past. So like he knows the position. So that's not the big issue. This is the first time they actually want to play it primarily in his career.
There was the stuff that came out with Activision's trending for what?
I know the voice actor for God of War apparently dissed them at the Game Awards.
Weird. But yeah, no, I mean, there's not really a whole lot going on because with Christmas coming up, there's nothing really big going out. I know that fucking movie comes out, the Iron Claw comes out at the end of the month and stuff like that, which will be good.
I want to see the new Godzilla movie that came out, -1.
Oh, is there a new Godzilla movie?
I
know there's a Godzilla TV show.
Yeah, I heard that was going to be good.
Yeah,
but Godzilla -1, and I'll pull up the trailer, dude. It looks so
We can't
good.
play the trailer, they'll flag our video.
Well, they won't see it.
No, we can't. If they hear the sound, they'll flag our
well,
video.
there's no sound.
You're just going to show me a video without sound. But yeah, no, there's really nothing going on. I mean, like I said, Christmas is a week away.
I don't think they can hear that, can
No.
they? No, the only issue is it is in Japanese.
Oh, it's dubbed?
Yeah.
No, there's no way I'll never watch it.
I'm gonna watch it when it comes on streaming or something.
There's no way in fuck I can't handle it. That's the other big news is the people who competed in the Netflix's Squid Games Live is like trying to sue Netflix.
But and this Godzilla has nothing to do with like the recent Godzilla vs. Kong. This is like it's right after I think World War II, like Japan's trying to like rebuild.
Yeah, he looks like he's got a different nose. He's got the old school Godzilla face.
Yeah, and like they try to stick to like originality with this than with the old school Godzilla, and
it's just basically the old school Godzilla with a fucking color, like in color.
I heard it's really good though. I heard it's really good.
I just don't have to watch the movie dubbed in Japanese.
I heard this God doesn't give a shit. Like this Godzilla's like true Godzilla, where it's just fucking everything up.
Damn. But yeah, no, I mean, that'll be good to see. I think that's probably what we'll call it for the week. I don't really have anything else to go on. I know there's some new Jordans released this week. Garrett's been all over it. Robbie did tell Lisa that him and her want to do a podcast together with us. So that's nuts. He don't even do that. The new one. So we got that. Probably looking forward to it. He said he was down to come do one.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that would obviously change up how we sit.
Yeah.
We would have to figure out something. But other than that, I mean, I think that's probably where we're going to